Hi, welcome to your tutorial number 6. In this tutorial I will show you how to implement the reading and displaying data posting that you're supposed to do this week. So I will show you what is the minimum expectations, what is my answer. So if you go to D12, you will see that the description says in this topic you will design a Visual Basic application that read two numbers from the user. They will be entered into text boxes and it will display the addition and a label once the user clicks on an add button. If you remember, I think that was tutorial number 4. In the one I was showing you that in chapters 4 and 5 there was something very similar. The user was providing two numbers in two text boxes and we were displaying the multiplication. So it's basically the same thing, but now instead of multiplication we're doing the addition. So I'm going to show you that here, and you will have to post two messages here. So on the first one we will create a Word document in which we're gonna paste the GUI. We did that already in your second discussion session, but we're adding now the code that we're gonna be adding in, that we're gonna be implementing in the for the add button, and we're gonna describe our learning experiences too. So that's the something different from what we did before. Now something else that you have to do is that you need to go and look at somebody else's solution and another classmate, and you need to describe your similarities and differences of what they did. Say, oh, you did the same thing that I did. Oh, wow, you got a different answer. And when you describing that, I'm expecting that you write some type of elaborated response. That's what I say, something about at least 100 words. You say something like, wow, you did something like this. I noticed that you add the labels or your interface as this that I didn't consider on mine, or how identical is your answer or my answer. Something that describes that you're actually reading and understanding what the other person is doing and how you compare and contrast yours with somebody else. Okay, so let's go and create a Visual Basic application. So again, we're adding two numbers. So now here I'm not asking for a specific interface. So I'm gonna go and click on the form and change the text of the title, and then we're gonna say something like addition example, maybe. You are free to go and change the attributes. For example, in this one I'm gonna change the background for the form. So I'm gonna go where it says background. Let's see if we can find the back color. So where it says custom, let's change that to some light green. I don't know, that looks good. Just to do something different. You can make changes there. Now I need some instructions, so I'm gonna put a label. Again, you can make changes as you think may be appropriate for you, because I'm not requesting any specific label. A specific interface or whatever you think it looks good. So let's say here enter two numbers. Now let's also change this time the font. That's too small. We haven't done that, so let's click where it says font on that label. Let's do something like about 614 and maybe okay like that. Okay, so enter two numbers. So now we got two text boxes. So I'm looking here, text box. So here is one, and let's copy and paste another one here. Now let's see, we do this here. Let's copy this label. So let's say copy, and then I'm gonna paste it, and I'm gonna change the text of that to plus there. And what about if we copy this again? So copy, paste it, and now we put an equal sign, put that over here. And then what about if we copy this one more time, and I'm gonna put a label for the answer. Before we do that, remember to go where it says for that label, where it says auto size, right here it says true. Let's change that to false. I'm gonna change where it says border style none. Let's click on fix single. Let's take away the equal sign. It says text, we take that away, and maybe we make that about this. How's that? Maybe something like this. There. And we need a button, and we're gonna label that compute addition. Now we notice that the button also has the same back color, so let's change that. We say we don't like it. Let's put that what about this, and change also the font. I'm gonna change the size, and I'm gonna say 12, and bold. I think that looks okay. We don't need this space there. So we're done with the interface. Now remember, we just want the addition of two numbers, right? So we should have enough practice, so we're gonna double click, and then we say, well, on, I forgot the name, this label, the name of the label is label 4, so we're gonna say on label 4 that text equals the numerical value from text box 1 dot text plus the value of text box 2 dot text, and we're done. Oops, there is something here. Oh, I got a comma here, so typo. So dot there. Okay, so now I don't have any errors. Now we test it by pressing the key F5, and then we wait for the application. So this is what we have. So again, 21, 40, computer edition, 61. That looks beautiful. Excellent. Okay, so now we want to post it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna start. We open a Word file. That's what we say. So here what we're gonna do again is click on the interface, and remember we press the key Alt and print the screen simultaneously. Then we go into my Word document, and then we paste it there. I got the interface. Then we're gonna save the file, so I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna save this on, I think I got on my desktop a folder, so I'm gonna put it there for the tutorial. So I'm gonna call this the read display file. So I save it, and then we're going into D12. So in our class we go into activities, discussions. So we're looking for unit 2, reading and displaying data. We click on that, then I click on compose. Okay, so subject, sample posting from instructor. Now we have an attachment, so we add file, we look for the read and display. That's what I have my interface, so I open, upload. So now I got the attachment. Now it says in the description that I need to have two sections. So one of my sections is section A in the body of the, which is code. So let's go and into the application, and this is the code that we have. So we're gonna select it, right click, copy, we go back over here, we right click and paste it, we say allow access. That's the code. And then my second section, which is called section B, we type about learning experiences. So here we type in how it was it. I mean, did you have any difficulties when you were working on the application? There was something that you couldn't understand, that you have to ask somebody, that you need to ask for help. So describe something about here. I mean, remember to write something to show that you understand what you're doing. I mean, when creating the new project, I could not change the background color because I was not selecting the form, for example. Then you say something, and then now I know that I have to select the background, I mean the object that I need to modify the properties to be able to do this. I mean something that shows, I mean, I got this problem, this is how I fix it, or I got this, or this is what I found. So here you write more. Okay, so then once you're done, you just post it. So looking for the button that says post, and that's it. Then I guess we look forward for the next tutorial. Bye.